Talk about it with Ann. First of all, let's be clear. There you see her. She stand on business. Don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the names. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish. The whole rundown stuff you miss, yeah, she got all that. Have you like, oh, I know all that. From the blocks to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speaking, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way, she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with Ann. She said what she said. No chaser.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this good Saturday evening? We have Coach NYCE here. So we're going to do our little roll call, give some people time to come in. Hey, Shava. Hey, Miriam. I think that's how you say your name. Smokey, Desiree, Yellow Flower. I'm saying the same names. Erica, Chocolate, Cher, Yesenia, Tanisha, Curly Cookie. Y'all welcome Coach NYCE to the panel, you guys. Welcome, welcome.
Yo. Damn, I wish I could see the chat, yo.
You do you have another device?
Oh, that's how you gotta see the chat.
Well, that's how I see the chat. When I'm on other people's platform, I just go on their channel and I read. Even look, I'm reading it from here and I'm reading it from there.
Damn.
That's how, I don't know. I think is another way, but I don't want you to get out because StreamYard be acting up. And let me tell you, if there's a chance that you can't hear me, cam down and come back up because sometimes StreamYard does that. But let's pray that we have a good day, and it does not do that. So yes, y'all, we welcoming Coach NYCE. If y'all don't know who Coach NYCE is is one of the many coaches that is coaching Chrisean, that helped Chrisean get her first big win, that is helping Chrisean for her next fight that she has coming up. One of her many mentors, one of the many mentors of the group of men that is currently in her life. This is Coach NYCE, and we're going to get to the inside scoop on who Coach NYCE is. Hey, Belinda.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't see you.
Oh shit! All right, because I went off into the YouTube to see man.
You don't have like an iPad or nothing? You don't have no other device?
I do, but not at the. I do, but I don't.
Oh, you do, but you don't. Not with you.
Yeah, not with me. Damn.
I don't know how to how else that you can see. I think there's a way you can go out that you can see the chat. I just don't want to lose you. You said no audio right now. Shava, you can't hear. Y'all can hear me? I can hear me. Shava, why you can't hear? When I turn it up on my end. You can't hear. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, I can hear myself.
I can hear you.
No, because I see Shava is in the chat saying there's no audio. So anyway, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start. First question is, where is Coach NYCE from? Where is he born and raised?
Before I answer that, yo, I'd like to shout out the sponsors, Ounces Clothing. They supplied the gear today. Also, they had the tracksuit I wore in Chrisean's "I'm Proud of You" video and the Media Day workout. They supplied that also. And if
Okay.
you look on my Instagram page, the Ounces hoodie with Chrisean and me in the ring in the background, that they supplied that too. So shout out to Ounces Clothing. Check them out on Instagram. Check out their website, ouncesclothingusa.com, or I believe it's .org, one of those two. And check out the gear, y'all. Ounces.
And if
Appreciate
y'all
y'all.
not following Coach NYCE on IG, there's his name right there. NYCE. That is his IG. You can follow his IG so you get to see the sponsor. You can order if you want to order.
Yes, indeedy. So to
Yes.
answer your question, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, but I currently reside in Baltimore, Maryland right now.
In Maryland. Okay. You had told me you was from Brooklyn at one point. You stayed in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
How long was that?
So I mean, my pops is from out there, so I was staying back and forth with him, moving back and forth. And then when I was on my music run, when I was doing music heavy and I was touring and going all over the states, I was living in New York and going back and forth between New York and Virginia because my mom stayed in Virginia at the time and I was in New York, back and forth, going back and forth. So that was probably the last time I probably was there was probably 2019. Probably
A
like the last time I was in New York.
minute ago.
Yeah.
A little minute ago.
Little
So
minute.
all right, you got to come back. You got to come back.
I definitely got to come back for sure, man. I miss my Caribbean spots.
Well, I don't. Sorry, my Caribbean people. I don't eat
Uh-oh.
Caribbean food because I can't do the spices. I don't care how mild they tell me it is. It's too hot for me. And the food be looking good. I just can't do the spices that Caribbeans cook with. It just don't. I have a sensitive tongue. It don't work for me. But
Fair
I
enough.
am a Brooklyn gal. I'm a Brooklyn gal. But so your music. How did you get into music, and are you still trying to do the music thing?
I got into music. I started doing music like 2003. So it was me, a homeboy at the time, and my cousin. We started a little rap group. We was the Deadly Alliance, and we started off doing mixtapes, and we was buzzing around the area we was in. Um, so then as that was going on, I started eventually like branching off. We started branching off, and I started doing my own thing. And I started just continuously to just kept pushing, kept making music. I started making music with one of my childhood friends out of high school. We made this like Soldier Boy with the little U. He was popping back then, right? So we made a little song kind of like similar to that. And that song caught the ears of some popular damn, what was his name? I forgot his name, but he used to produce for Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri and all them. And they caught wind of the song and they invited us. I think his name was Teddy Rock. What was it? I know it was Teddy something. We went out to Atlanta.
Teddy Riley is the only he's the producer that I know.
I'm trying to think if it was Teddy Riley, but I know his name was Teddy something, but I can't remember. I know he used to be around like Diddy and Jermaine Dupri, and was around like that whole So Def Camp and all that.
Probably because Teddy Riley was a big.
I know. Yeah. Teddy Riley was a big thing back then. So that took off from there, and then ever since then, bro, my music career just been like kept going up. Eventually, I started, getting interest from record labels. Record labels wanted to sign me. I was in a lot of music camps with a lot of big name artists, a lot of big writers, A&Rs. So man, like I always thought like music was gonna be like the thing that you know what I'm saying, I was gonna excel in. But a lot of shit happened life wise, a lot of personal stuff. I started falling out with like managers I had around me because like they was just doing a lot of weird stuff I wasn't agreeing with. I was in contracts that I was, I kind of wish I didn't sign. So I kind of so basically the reason why like I'm not where I'm at in music wise is because like I'm trying to like sit out for a while and try to like ride out this little bullshit contract I was in.
Mm.
So like but that I'm out of that now. So now I'm clear. So now I'm clear to get back and start doing what I was doing before.
So a lot of people in the music industry seem to be going independent,
Yeah.
because a lot of people say they make more money going independent because they don't have to deal with
Yeah.
the record label. So did you think about doing that, going independent?
So I was independent. I was independent for a while. Actually, that's how I got the recognition I had because the way I was moving, you thought like I had a big label behind me, but it was just the way I operate because I do so many things. Like I network, I can engineer, videography, like dancing, all of that. I was able to, do all that just me by myself. So that energy I was putting out, you know what I'm saying? It just built like a strong foundation and aura around what I was doing. So everything I was doing was damn near independent. But then I started like allowing managers to come in and I started allowing like labels to try to come in and it just kind of like affected everything I was doing. It affected my whole push, my whole motivation. It affected everything. So it's like when you sign like artists, when you sign with a label, you don't really have the creative ability to do certain things like you could if you was independent. You can't drop the songs that you want to drop because under a label, they tell you we want this kind of music. So if you're a conscious rapper and you known for like making conscious music and uplifting music, and you
Mm.
sign to a label and they want you to start doing some ass shaking music, whatever the case may be, you signed that contract, so you got obliged to that
Do what
contract.
they say, right?
You know what I'm saying? Then they own your likeness, they own your image, so they own your Instagram, they own everything you post, they own all your moves, everything you do outside of whatever they own all of that. So I don't like to be tied down in nothing I do. So
Right. It's kind of like I remember when Nicki Minaj first came out.
yeah,
Nicki Minaj image was kind of like I called her Punky Brewster. If you know who Punky Brewster was back in the days,
back in the
it was
day,
like
yeah,
that. She had those big platform shoes on, the crazy hair, color hair, and all that. And she did that for a while. That I didn't really like her. I didn't like the music. I didn't take to the music because I couldn't take to the image. And then I
mm,
guess at some point, I don't know what happened, but she was able to now look like how she looks now, with the straight hair and the cute outfits or whatever. It ain't that rock, but right, it changed everything. She had to do it. They said that's what she had to do when she first came out. So I kind of understand what you say, where they basically is like controlling how you operate and how you move.
yeah.
Yeah. So being a teenager, boxing, was that always in you? Was that from your teenage years? Did you get into it in your grown manhood years? What got you into boxing?
Girl, I've been fighting all my life. All
All
my
my life I
life,
had to fight.
all my life I had to fight. What? I used to get bullied a lot, so I always used to like fight after school. I'd always get jumped. Um, I always be like, I was always fighting because like I was fresh out of Trinidad too, so I had like real long hair. And the way I look, I guess people thought like I looked like a girl or whatever the case may be. So
Mm.
they always wanted to fight me all the time. So I'm always fighting, every single day I'm fighting. Even up to my teenage years, I was always fighting. So like it wasn't until like I started boxing late. I started boxing in like my 20s, fresh out of school, fresh out of college. So I started real late. And when I did start, I started at a time where I was just like trying to find myself, trying to figure out like what I was trying to do. I knew I wanted to do some type of combat sport because I used to do karate when I used to live in Hawaii. I
Oh,
started doing
you was all over the map.
yeah, I got a real interesting life, yo. I lived a very, very interesting life, man. I had a crazy lifestyle growing up. I got a lot to, ex even though I went through a lot of bad, I got to experience a lot of good. And being in Hawaii and was definitely a good experience that I had. And learning karate and learning how to defend myself definitely came a long way. So that definitely was a factor into me boxing as well because I wanted to continue that because I had like a lot of anger, a lot of pent up rage, a lot of stuff I was going through, and I needed an extra outlet, like a active outlet to let some of that
Oh,
energy out. You know what I'm saying? I needed to put it somewhere. So I found a boxing gym when I was like walking around my neighborhood because everywhere I go, everywhere I live at, I like to explore. I like to go outside and walk around and explore where I'm at. So I was walking down this like narrow road this one time and I seen the gym in like this shopping center in like a cut called
uh-huh.
LA Boxing. And I went in there, checked it out, and I seen what I liked. I liked what I seen. And I was like, all right, yo, let me take the class. So I took the class. I liked it. I liked the intensity. So I wanted to go back. I kept going back, going back. But then I also wanted to get better, and I wanted to get better quick because I seen the talent that was in that gym. Very, very talented people at the time, very good fighters, and I wanted to be just like that. So I figured, what can I do to get to that stage? So I started getting personal training, and the personal training I got was happened to be the coach at the time being, which happened to also be my friend at the time being. He helped me learn the basics of boxing. So once I got the basics of boxing down, I wanted to take it further. I wanted to compete. So then God started aligning me with the right people. He started aligning me with where I lived at the time. I lived not too far from the Redskins practice facility, and
Uh-huh.
I got I got in touch. Well, actually, I started becoming cool with a lot of the players. So they started inviting me to their gym and I'm working out with them. So now I'm getting strength and conditioning. Now I'm getting my body stronger. So I'm doing that in the morning time, the afternoon time. And then the evening time, I'm going to the gym and I'm boxing. So I'm getting my strength and conditioning and I'm getting my boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to like really all right, now I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. Now I'm like, all right, I want to spar. Now my first time sparring wasn't a good experience at all.
I was just
Like
about to ask you, how did that feel?
it felt terrible.
That means you got your butt whooped.
What did I? Man, look, I got my first concussion. Like back then when I was started boxing, they didn't really care about like weight class. So I can be 130, right? Just hypothetically speaking. They'll put me in there with somebody that's 180. So that's like a 50-pound weight difference.
Right.
So when you learn how to fight, weight doesn't really matter. At, it really doesn't. But if you got somebody that's 130 that know how to fight and somebody that's 180, 200 pounds that know how to fight, then the weight makes a big difference. So
Yeah.
that's how it was. I didn't really know how to fight that well. The person they put me in there was a middleweight. And bro, the ass whooping I received from that nigga, bro. Oh my gosh, he hit me so hard. He gave me the craziest concussion, and I went home and I was on my bed, laying on my back. I was sick, feeling nauseated. My head was ringing. I started crying because I was in so much pain. I never felt no pain like that before in a long time. And I was just like, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to that.
I was
And then
about to ask you that. Did it make you want to quit?
yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it made me want to quit. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to go back at all. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. Like this feeling every day,
Mhm.
nah. But God, that's when like I got real close with God, yo. God came and he spoke to me and he told me to go back. And I'm like, go back. I'm like, go back for what? He's like, nah, just go back. Promise, trust me, just go back.
Mhm.
So I was questioning it. I was, questioning if I had the heart to do it, questioning if I really want to put myself through that, questioning if like, all right, so if I go back, then what? Like I just find any excuse to not just listen to God, basically. And he finally got through to me and he told me to go back. So I went back and this I just started getting better and better. I told myself I don't ever, 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 ever want to get hit like that again. So I really started locking in. I started watching, a lot of boxers, different boxers. I started really practicing my technique, really started learning the real art. So I was learning the basics. I started learning like the advanced stuff on my own and start really taking this shit serious. So as I started doing that, it was uphill from there. I was whooping all kind of ass.
So did you ever want to go pro?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I
So what
definitely
happened
did.
with that?
Well, I
You
got
don't got.
sick. I got sick. Yeah, I got sick.
Okay. Okay.
I had gotten pancreatic cancer. I mean, I'm gonna tell my story. I mean, if it gets me emotional, fuck it, it's whatever. But I got pancreatic cancer. So, um,
Take your time.
damn, yo,
Take your time.
So I gotten sick, y'all, and the year I was gonna go out to compete for the Golden Gloves was the year that I got sick, and yeah, so it kind of like derailed my whole hopes of competing professionally, on the amateur stage. It kind of put a halt to everything, and my life kind of like basically just changed from that there on. Like I couldn't do it.
Well, I'll say this: you beat it, right? You beat it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So,
I still suffer from a lot. I still suffer from it though, man. The surgery that I had, even though it was LASIK surgery, I still suffer like a lot of pain from it. Like I get a lot of flare-ups. I got to be careful what I eat. Um, a lot of people think I'm crazy because it's like, yo, you're not even supposed to be getting hit in the stomach. Like, why are you in there sparring? Why are you in there taking hits? And it's just like, I don't know, man.
yeah, you
It's
you have to be careful. But I was gonna say, we all know that God has our stories written out, and maybe your goal was to be a pro boxer, and God had another page in His book for you, right? So to know that you beat it is a blessing. You're here to tell your story. My mom and my sister both passed of cancer. So when people talk about cancer, that's very deep and it's close to my heart because it's happened to two close people that was dear to my heart. And when it happened, there was it was back then when there was no cure. It was once you had it, you had it. It was you go through chemotherapy and a month from later, you're not here. As to now, if somebody is diagnosed with it, they have a chance to beat it and continue to live. So God bless you. You know what I'm saying? You still here. You able to tell your story. And I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here to tell your story. But what I want you to do is stop getting punched in your stomach because I don't want you being in that pain and putting yourself through any health issues that you don't need to be through. You understand what I'm saying?
I
But
understand.
I'm glad that you are here. You are living testimony. You have a story to always tell. God gave you a second chance at life. And anytime you have a bad day, just always remember that. God gave you a second chance at life. And just smile just for that. No matter what is going on in your day, no matter what brings tears to your life on that particular day, just remember you're here again. This is your second chance. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and I know it's easy said than done. You know what I'm saying? I can say it because I'm not in your shoes, but I just want you to do that. Whenever you have a bad day, just out of that bad day, just try to smile and just remember the hell with whatever is going on right now that's turning my day upside down. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. The coffee cup could have spilled and it spilled all over your shirt. Don't get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? So, okay, let's go from that because I don't want us to get emotional. Because, like I said, that's an emotional subject for me as well because that's very dear to me, losing two people from it. So I could only imagine how you feel just talking about it. So I don't want to dwell on that because I don't want to bring the emotions from you.
But it's
But
like, nah, but the like, I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't know. It's just the when I talk about it, like now, it just like I'm able to like really sit here and really think like, damn, I really was not supposed to be here. Like I really was supposed to die around that time, and I'm actually here. And
because God had other plans.
yeah, and I was so hurt because I'm just like, yo, what did I do to deserve this? Like I was so confused at that time and I didn't understand like why was I going through something so painful in my life. And nobody was really there for me around that time. Like the only person that ever visited me in the hospital was my sister. Like no family,
Where was your parents?
friends. My mom didn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, but I need to get this shit out, bro. But because I'm tired of holding this shit in. But
Right.
it's just crazy to think like that yeah, to be in a situation like that, bro, and have like no fucking support at all, like none. And I actually made it through. Like, I just want to say that to say, bro, if I can go through that with no support
Anybody
and
can.
make it through, and y'all can do the same, and y'all can do it too.
Yep.
And
Anybody can.
you can do it too, man. You just gotta have faith, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, like you said, dwell on it, but I want to speak on it because this is like some real life shit that a lot of people is going through or gonna go through or went through it. And they might not even had the chance to speak up about it. They might still be harboring that just like how I am. But
Hmm.
I want y'all to know now today, man, if I can go through it, y'all can go through it too. Don't give up. Don't give up. I wanted to give up because I had nobody to support me. I had nobody to lift me up when I was going through that shit like that. But God, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had no family, no friends was really there. You
And
know,
your mom and your father, they both was still alive,
they
are
still
still alive
alive. I
to this
see,
day.
I can see them, talk to them, text them,
And
all of that.
they both and both of them has raised you your whole life.
My mom raised me my whole life. My
Your
dad
mom
was in
is mute. I can't hear you. That phone call knocked you out. You're gonna have cam. What's gonna happen? You're gonna have to cam down, cam back up. If you're on the iPhone, put your phone on do not disturb. If you're on the iPhone, it knocked you out because that's what happened to me. It
Can y'all
if
hear me?
somebody, okay, we can hear you now. Put your phone on do not disturb. You just got a phone call, right?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Okay, cam down, go out, and come back. You can read my lips. Go out, cam down, and come back. Let me see. Can he? All right, y'all. He got a phone call, I think, and that's what interrupt interrupt the conversation for a second. So I'm waiting for him to come back. He gonna have to put his phone on do not disturb. But I thank all of you guys that's in the chat. Okay, he's back. All right, let me take this one out. All right, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all
Okay.
hear me?
You're on the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Put your phone on do not disturb. Because if somebody call you, it knocks you out.
All right, y'all can hear me?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. So I was saying, so your mom and your dad has been there the whole time, and to get sick like that, that's devastating to know that near parent. You know, sometimes the dad is not in the life and the mom is the one raising the kid all the time. But I'm a parent. I'm a parent, and I don't see my son going through anything and me not being there. You know, I just don't see it. And maybe I'm different from some people because I was adopted. I didn't know my mom. So my thing in life growing up was no matter what, I was gonna be there with my kid. If I had to be homeless, we was gonna be homeless together. I was never gonna give up my kid because I knew what it was to be in a foster system. Although I wasn't a child that was bounced around, you know what I'm saying? I was in one home all my life, but just to know that you want to know who your parents is growing up, that's something that I've always wanted to know, right? So having a child, I just don't see that not being there for him. So that had to be devastating. I can only imagine just being, especially being diagnosed with something like that. That's a life threatening disease. And to know that the one who is supposed to be there is your mom wasn't there, that definitely had to be heartbreaking. Definitely had. And I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry you went through that. And you know what? Sometimes we hold in stuff, and that's what tear us up the most because we hold in that hurt. So sometimes it's therapeutic to let it out. And I've learned that over the years. You know, as black people, we tend to not speak to therapists because we think that's a white people's thing. But I think the pandemic is when me myself started to speak to a therapist to let out all the stuff that I was holding in. And just talking about it is like, damn, I said that shit out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like I was holding this, like, damn, speaking out loud is when you realize, damn, this person really did this to me. This person really did that, but you've been holding it in so long. So I understand when you saying you just want to let it out because that's freeing your space too. That's freeing your mind. It's freeing your heart. So you can live on with your life and you could just go on. You releasing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you're able to do that now.
Yeah, I need to do that, bro. I need to do that. I need to talk about it because you just I don't know, man. Just holding this shit in for all the years I've been, and it's crazy because people tell me like, man, you would have never believed that I went through half of the stuff I went through because it's just how my personality is. I'm always smiling, I'm always laughing, I'm always upbeat. But it took a lot for me to get here, bro. It took a fucking lot, bro,
Mm-hmm.
to find the inner peace that I have. I had to go through a lot of dark times and dark situations and fucked up situations just to get where I'm at now, bro. Just to be able to smile, because a lot of pictures and stuff I used to take back in the day, I never used to smile because I always had a dark cloud over me. I had like so much fucking pain, bro, because of just like all the stuff I was going through. So to be able to smile now, it's not like I'm not faking it. I can't fake this because it's nothing to fake about. Like I'm authentically like happy, or I found authentic, happy, peace in my like inner peace. I found inner peace, but it's still like fucked up because it's like, bro, people that are supposed to have been there for me, like you would think like your family's supposed to protect you, supposed to love you, nurture you. I got none of that, bro. Like none, like literally none,
That's crazy. So you
none.
said your sister was the one that was by your side.
Yeah, and
So how
she
is the
ended up
relationship?
turning against me,
I was
bro.
just about to ask you, how is the relationship with you and your
I
sister
have no
current?
relationship, none.
That's crazy.
Motherfuckers I grew up with, bro, took baths with, was homeless with, on the streets with, went, like, like just turned on me, just left me for dead.
That's crazy. And you know what's so sad about the story? Because those same people, if you would have became a pro boxer and you was, like Tank, making all this money and through the tabloids, those same people that turned their backs on you would have been the same people coming with their hand out saying, oh, that's my brother, that's my cousin, that's my son. They would have all been cheering you on. Meanwhile, they wasn't even there for the fight, right?
Yo, it's gonna happen because my time is gonna come and they're gonna come around, but it's not gonna be no handouts. Because where the fuck y'all was at? Where was y'all at, bro? When I was on the fucking street struggling, where was y'all at, bro? Like where was y'all at?
Exactly.
All the shit I had to go through, where was y'all at? Like where? Where was y'all at? Nowhere to be found.
Right.
It's like, bro, shit is crazy, bro.
So how did you end up at Coach Calvin's gym?
Man, by the grace of God, because I was uh I was doing personal training at LA Fitness. I was working out over there, and I
LA
just so
Fitness is in LA, or is that just a gym called LA
is
Fitness?
it LA Fit? Nah, it's a gym
Okay.
out here in Baltimore. I mean, it should be a worldwide gym. It should be LA Fitnesses all over, but out here in Baltimore specifically,
Okay.
I
It's
was
just called LA Fitness. I thought it was LA because it was in LA. Okay. I thought that was
nah.
another part of the map you was on.
Uh,
Okay. It's LA Fitness in Baltimore. Okay.
LA Fitness in Baltimore. So I just so happened to be working out with one of his fighters. And so we built a relationship. We working out together, training, whatever. And then I was working out some people that happened to go to Upton Boxing where Coach Calvin and works at and trains at. And I kept hearing like, yo, it's man, the workouts there is tough. They're like, yo, nice, man, you should go there. You'll fit in there. And I'm just like, but they keep telling me like, oh my God, it's so tough there. That like the coaches there is tough, the workouts is tough. So I'm like, shit, if y'all think it's tough, why the hell am I gonna what am I gonna go there for? I'm
Right.
not gonna like if y'all think it's hard, how you think I'm gonna just get a chance to be in there and I'm just like, I don't know. But it's just like that's how I know God was talking to me. So I'm going and like I said, working out with one of his fighters. So I end up being there one time, me and his fighter, which is Sniper. Um, his name is Sniper. So I'm in this going in there to the sauna to dry my towel off, and my head was down, and I'm unfolding my towel, and as I look up, I see Coach Calvin standing right there in front of me. So I'm like, damn, you look like Coach Calvin. He was like, I am Coach Calvin. So I was like, oh, so I ain't gonna lie. I got a little, a little tad bit of starstruck because like I always used to see him, Tank, Coach Kenny, you know what I'm saying, on TV and all that stuff. And
Hmm.
I used to always, see them back in the day in the amateurs, just like passing and stuff. I never really actually got the chance to really like talk to them and really like, engage with them. but I'm just seeing him on TV all over the place, hearing him all over the DMV. So I'm seeing this nigga now. I'm just like, oh snap. So I'm like, damn. He's like, yeah, I am Coach Calvin. And I'm like, oh. So I start stuttering a little bit. I'm like, So how you doing? So he's like, yo, I'm good, I'm good. And then, we chat a little bit. Then he goes in the sauna. Then I run back. I'm like, yo, Sniper, yo, your coach is in the sauna. He's like, why are you lying? He's like, no, he's not. I'm like, bro, when have I ever lied to you since I've known you? I'm like, just go check real quick. So he goes back there. I didn't see him. So I'm pretty sure he believed me. He's in there talking to him. So now I'm changing into my boxing shit now. I got my boxing shoes on, all that. So I'm going in the sauna because my routine at the time was I go in the sauna and I warm up. I get my body warm so I can go out there and start, getting my routine going. So I go in there now and he's in there. And there's a whole bunch of people in there. So then he looks down at me. He was like, "You box?" Because he saw my boxing shoes. I was like, "Nah, I do a little something, something." He's like, "No, do you box?" I was like, "Yeah, I box." And then he's asking me he's like, checking me, like reading me, like, "Yo, give me a rundown." So I gave him a rundown, and I told him all the people I came up with, and one of the people that I name dropped is very close with him as a Hall of Fame coach, by the Coach K. Karama. So he was like, "Oh, if you came up around him too, then you must know something." So then I asked him, I said, "Coach, what would it?" Because at this time, and this was like, yo, this was only 2025. I've only been at Upton for only a year and a couple months.
Wow. Okay.
So this was like last year. I was like, so I wasn't even thinking on no fighting shit. I'm thinking like now as a trainer, because this is what I'm doing. I'm
Right.
training people now. So I'm like, yo, what would it take to be a trainer at your gym? And he kind of shut me down. He was like, I ain't really looking for no trainers right now because, I had a lot of past bad experiences with trainers at my gym and they be having their own agenda and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, man, damn, there was my opportunity, my chance to take my, skills to the next level. But then he was like, yo, this is God. He was like, yo, since you know my fighter and you work out with my fighter Sniper, why don't you come to the gym? I was like, for real? For real, coach? Like, yo, you for real? He's like, nah, I'm for real, dead ass, come to the gym. So I'm stuttering again, like, yo, so what day you want me to come? And you know what I'm saying? Like, when you want me to come? He's like, bro, I'm there all day. That's my office time. Bet. So this was like a Saturday. Monday comes, this is God again. I was supposed to train somebody on Monday. They call out on me. So I'm like, oh damn, my schedule is open now. So I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to do. So I remember, oh, Coach Calvin told me to come up to the gym. So he was like, be there around this time, right? So I go up there and I knock on the door. No answer. So I'm like, see, now this is the negative me talking now. Like, see, man, I knew I should have came up here. I knew, man, he was probably just pulling my leg the whole time. I'm like, man, I knew it. So I'm about to walk away, and then I'm like, nah, let me hit up Titus. I'm Sniper on the Instagram. So I hit him on Instagram, call him like, yo, bro, I'm standing outside the gym. Remember, you was in there in the sauna with me, and Coach said to come up here. Like, bro, why is it? He was like 2 minutes later, he opens the door. I'm like, oh snap.
So he was there all that
He
time.
was there all that time. So I'm shaking. Now I'm shaking because now I really got to go see Coach Calvin now. Now I'm nervous as all hell. So now I walk in there, bro. I swear it looked like a mafia movie like set up where you see Coach Kenny, arms folded, leaned up against the wall, Coach Calvin sitting on the tire. You see Mia Ellis, which is the Killer Bee, Coach Kenny's daughter, who's training with Chrisean now.
Okay.
She was there. So I'm seeing all, I'm like, oh man, I'm hella nervous. I'm going there, shaking their hands, whatever the case may be, saying what's up. Now, I already got the rundown from Coach Calvin. Now, Coach Kenny mugging me now. He want to know who I am and where I'm from and what I can do. I give him the whole spiel. So then they was like, all right, look, we got like pros we work out with in the mornings. We got our top amateurs in the evenings, and then we got the beginners at night. I
That's an
think,
all day thing in the gym.
huh?
It's an all day thing in the
Yeah,
gym.
that gym is an all day thing. So he was like, Coach Kenny wanted me to come in and let me see what you can do with the amateurs. Coach Calvin was like, nah, I want you to start with the pros. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm really shaking, right? I'm really shaking now. Now I'm like, oh damn. I want you to come in next thing in the morning and I want to see what you can do with our pros. Yo, first day, I just came in guns blazing, yo. I just came in guns blazing.
Show it out.
I just showed out.
Show it
I
out.
just showed out. And I've been there ever since. So then
Ever
I've been starting with the pros. Then I stayed the whole day, started working out with the top amateurs. Then I stayed and started working out with the beginners. I was in there showing out, yo, and they was like, yo, we just want you to just stay. Just you come back tomorrow. And then tomorrow turned into, yo, you come back. All right, you can come back tomorrow again. All right, you can come. And then it was just like, all right, you here now.
It's
So
history. We in 2026 now. You still
26,
there.
I'm still there.
So now let me ask you, since we in 2026 and you still there, now Chrisean comes.
Mhm.
Did you know who Chrisean was before entering the gym?
I knew of her.
So
I didn't know her. I knew of her because
right, you
I seen all the no, I didn't see the fighting. I saw her in blue. So I didn't know she was fighting. Cause I got this little thing where I don't really like watching like the all that loving hip hop and baddies because I don't like how they portray women on there, right? So
right.
I try to stay away from all of that. But one day I would just have I don't know how, but I came across her in Blueface. And it just so happened to be that scene where they was outside with her dad and he hit her dad. And I had seen a couple times, couple clips of how he used to talk to her and all that. And I'm just like, mm,
Hmm.
couldn't be me. So then
So
I,
when you first saw her, when you first now you meet her in person, what was your first thought meeting her for the first time?
mm, I didn't really have any thoughts. I'm just like somebody that likes to observe people. So I was observing because I'm trying to see is she really who she is on TV? Is that what I'm really about to face right now? Because her energy was loud. Like she was loud. I'm more so calm, reserved, and her energy is so like bright. It's so like strong. You know what I'm saying? So like when you can feel her presence, like you know when Krishan's in the building. So she was there, and I'm just observing her, like, holy shit, this is really Chrisean. I'm like, damn, she's really here at Upton Boxing. I'm trying not to get like,
Starstruck again?
yeah, cause like I've been around a lot of people, like a lot of people, right? But like when I'm with certain people, I get like a little bit struck at first. I get like a little starstruck at first. And Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny was definitely Mia. They was definitely one of them, and Chrisean was one of them. So I'm sitting there and I see her and we lock eyes, and I'm like, oh shit, that's really Chrisean. Because I thought it was Kimberly, her manager at the time. I thought she was the one coming to the gym to box because that's who I seen first.
Right, okay.
And then the next day, I seen Kim and I seen Damon. Damon and they were the ones kept coming to the gym. But I guess they were coming to introduce themselves to Coach Calvin and telling them who, Krishan wants to blah blah, box and whatever the case. So the next day I see Krishan, but I like to mind my business. So I was off on the side hitting the heavy bag and she was talking to Calvin and a couple of our girl pro fighters was there too. Riri, um, Groovy was there, and they were getting Groovy was getting ready for her fight. So they were talking or whatever, but I wasn't paying them no attention. I'm just hitting the heavy bag. I'm still doing my thing, right? So I'm hitting the bag and I'm hearing her. I'm hearing her, hearing her. I'm like, damn, this girl loud as shit. But I'm just like not paying no attention or whatever the case. And then coach is like, yo, all right, we about to start training today. So then I take my stuff off and I'm going to the bathroom and I come and I see Coach Calvin like, talking to her and setting her up and about to have her start working out. And I'm like right here with Calvin. So everything he do, like I'm right there next to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching him now because now I'm about to watch him actually take a fighter from nothing to like, yeah, so I'm just observing and I'm just watching and I'm just like taking it all in and I'm just
So,
like, holy shit.
did you think that Chrisean was going to be able to make the switch from street fight to boxing?
Nope,
You
not
ain't
at
thinking.
first. Not at
So
first.
when how okay, so how was y'all able to get her focus, attention? Because Chrisean seems like, I always say she got ADHD because you can't keep her focus, right? So how was it keeping her focus to get her in that boxing form to not street fight when she throw them punches?
In the beginning it was hard, yo. It was hard because like when you see the Book of Krishan episode one, I think it was one or two, when we in there like actually trying to show her, like it was hard because like she would stop every minute. She'll and like she would we like pray like yeah.
She loved to
Oh
pray
my
now,
God,
don't she?
Krishan is so funny, bro.
She'll stop you in a minute to pray,
Yes,
right?
yo, we would pray. She would like pray and then we would show her certain punches and then she'll stop and it was just like, I don't know if this is gonna work in my head. I'm like, I don't think she's gonna do it because she got tired fast. Because I guess she was out of shape when she came. Like she was like almost 200. Nah, she was like 200 something pounds. She
Yeah,
was like
she was thin
198,
for LA.
200. So she was out of weight, fresh out of LA, living a rock star lifestyle. So it was hard for her. Especially the way we train and the way we work. She kept stopping. She was huffing, puffing. I'm just like, I had doubts. I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work, coach. This ain't gonna work.
So I was gonna say, what is a day in training like with Krishan? But I guess you answered that.
Nah, Dana, like, no, this was in the beginning stages. I was thinking this. Now,
Okay, so now,
as we like going into this, now we really getting into camp and we really getting in the roll of things. Like, yo, that was the most funnest camp I've ever been in. And I've been in quite a few camps, especially coming up when I was first boxing. I was in, a lot of camps, but that camp was so lit, yo. That shit was so fun
what?
because we're actually now watching Krishan's transformation like close up. So to imagine now she coming fresh from LA. So she's like, you know what I'm saying? And now she's gradually going into her Jesus phase where she's, getting closer to Christ and she's changing and she's detoxifying from all of that shit she had to go through out there. And now she's cleansing herself. She's, getting inner peace. She's trying to heal. She's trying to get away from all the negativity. Now she's really starting to lock in. But the way that we were with her, it was like she is like relatable because how we was and how she was, it was like a perfect mesh. You know what I'm saying? It was like how we was, she fucked with it. Like she liked our energy. She liked how authentic we was, how real we was, and how we just let her be herself. Because I remember she was saying like she was getting judged a lot when she was out in LA because stuff happening with her son and all that.
Hmm.
And she was getting criticized. But with us, like, yo, we got all types of shit in different types of walks of life that comes through our gym.
Right.
So we're used to handling the different personalities. We deal with a lot of kids that be in the streets and what I'm saying, have like a rough childhood and a rough upbringing and their household may not be.
Mm-hmm.
So we're used to that. So with her, it was just like, yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying? So we meshed so fast, bro. Like the chemistry grew so fast. And she like really started trusting in us because we didn't have no hidden intentions with her.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I think Chrisean had trust issues because
She definitely did.
everybody that was supposed to love her
Yeah.
crossed her, like the main people down the family is crossed her. So to see that,
Yup.
I'm sure that wall took a minute for her to break down with the
Not
trust.
really.
She had the wall up, right?
No, not really. Like I
Not really.
said,
Okay.
look, we've only been together for what? February, March, April. We in May, about to hit June. We only been together for 4 months.
Right. Yeah.
And look everything we've done in those 4 months. Everything y'all see on social media when it comes to us, all of that was built in 4 months.
Right.
You would have thought we've been together for 4 years.
And that's the love she been looking for.
No,
That's
that's God. It
that's
was
the
meant to
love.
be. It was meant to be, yo.
Have she ever sparred in the gym with you?
I'm her moving punching bag.
So what was her very first hit like when she landed that first hit?
How it felt when I first got that concussion from that
Yes.
middleweight. That's how it felt. I got a
Really?
flashback.
She hit
I
that
got a
hard.
flashback. What?
That wind up that she did in the ring when she hit homegirl. Cause she wound that hand up, honey.
She did that same shit to me. And I'm like, oh, hell nah. I'm looking over at coach like, bro, what? I'm looking at coach looking at me. I'm looking at coach. I'm like, oh, hell nah. When I felt her power, I'm like, yo, we got something. I'm like, yo, we got something. We definitely got something. Cause
How far do
I'm
you
a slick fighter. I'm real elusive. I'm real smooth, right?
mm,
So, but I had on a whole bunch of shit. I had on a big old protective headgear. I had a bodysuit on. I had 20 ounce gloves on. So I was kind of restricted a little bit with my movement. I couldn't really see out my headgear. So I'm seeing her coming, and I'm moving, right? And I come up against the ropes, and I see her do that same shit she did to Zenith. She caught right back, and I seen that shit coming in slow motion, and it hit me because I thought I had time to move, and my whole body flew back across the ring, yo, and I flew up against the ropes, and the whole gym was screaming, ah! And it was on camera too. Her camera crew was there, all that. So I'm like, oh hell nah, bro. What the hell? I'm like, nah, she really the holy hands for real. She really got them holy hands for real.
so
And she's
how
strong in both hands.
she because before
Because
she I think
on
she only
TV, I
could
had to
punch
do my
with one
research.
hand
She
before.
beats you with that one hand, right?
Mhm.
She gets you with that one hand.
I-
Man, she's good with both hands now.
And I
Strong with
don't
both
think she
hands.
knew that because she always fought with one hand. So I remember when she first started training, because she originally first started training with Pacquiao's trainers in
Right.
LA. And,
Freddie
and she
Roach, yep.
was saying that she had to learn how to use that. I think it was the left hand because I think she punches with her right.
Her right
So she
hand.
had to
Yeah.
learn how to use that other hand because Chrisean will hold you with that one and start boom, boom, but you can't do that in boxing. So we definitely see that now she got the skills of both hands. How far do you see her taking this boxing? How far you see her going?
She gonna be the next female Tank. I see,
Okay.
yo, because you gotta look at her fan base. Look at the numbers she's doing. She already got the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
She already got the support. Look how many people viewed her first fight.
Exactly. Exactly. And
I
I
just
don't
got
think
before
she realized that.
she do now.
Yeah.
Oh, she do now. You heard her popping her shit now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
she
you know
do
what it
now.
is? We see as her supporters, is a lot of hate out there. People make money
Hell
off
yeah.
of hating on her on these hate pages. So sometimes the hate seems like it's overpowering the support. But that first fight, I think, is where she realized, damn, nah, that many people really don't hate me. Like they really love me. And me, I said this on my channel the other day. I'm not even gonna call those people her haters. I call them her super fans. They're her super fans because if she go live, they're the first ones in her live before her supporters get in there. So you're her super fan. You're not a hater. So she sees that fight, I think, was the reality to her. Like, no, I really have supporters. And I'm glad that I did not make it. I wanted to, but I have anxiety sometimes with big crowds. So, but I plan on going to that second one though. Me and my girl Petty that you met, that
Eddie.
we plan on showing up to that second fight. But I'm glad that all her supporters came and showed out for her, and they showed that, hey, we here for you. And I'm glad it went well, and I'm glad she saw
Yo,
that.
cause like, yo, y'all don't understand. Like, she never missed a day from the moment she stepped foot in there to leading up to the fight. She didn't miss not one day. It didn't matter what the hell was going on with her. She
Right.
didn't miss not one day, and she put in a lot of pain. She put a lot of pain in that camp, and a lot of them motherfuckers talking about the fight was rigged. Bro, you really think Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny would sign up to be in some rigged type of boxing shit? Bro,
Exactly.
they trained Gervonta Tank Davis.
Exactly.
Y'all think they're gonna sign up for some like fake rig type like do y'all even think before y'all be typing on these motherfucking apps?
Here's the thing with the haters, right? I said this yesterday again. The haters see Chrisean with a bottle of water. The bottle of water could be icy cold, and we could see the frost on the bottle of water. Chrisean could be drinking it and say, this bottle of water is so cold and good. And you'll have the first hater. Oh, that bottle ain't have no frost on it. That water was not cold. It was room temperature. She lying. But you can see, when a bottle of water is ice cold, you see the frost on it. But they got to tell you that what your eyes see is not seeing the frost on her cup. She's lying. So we tend to not even pay her haters no mind. You know what I'm saying? Because support is going to support. The haters is y'all miserable with y'all lives. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that the people behind the keyboards talking all that junk are probably some big, fat, dirty, no lives, ain't got nothing else to do but sit there and troll all day online. But at the end of the day, the more hate they put into her, they fail to realize the more money they put in her pocket.
They're making her bigger.
They're exactly. And yeah, I guess they don't get it. But I know she used to address stuff online, and I'm glad she don't no more. I'm glad she don't. Like, she's human. At the end of the day, I know some of the stuff she see hurts her, but I'm glad that she don't come online. So whoever got her head to look a different way now, I'm glad. Don't even give them that energy. But let me ask you this. How hard-headed is Chrisean?
How what?
How hard-headed is she? Like,
How hard
how
headed?
hard-headed is she? Like, for example, she said, I think it was Coach Calvin told her that her boxing shoes was too big for her. But he told her to put 2 socks on, and she didn't listen. She put the 1 sock on. She said he told her about the mouthpiece, and she didn't listen. She wore that same mouthpiece. So, so when I say how hard-headed is she, how many times do y'all have to tell her stuff and she just don't listen, and she got to learn the hard way?
Yeah, that's Krishan for you. That that's yeah. That's Krishan for you. Yeah. That's all I can say, man. I mean, she gonna do what she wanna do when she wanna do it. And then when she finds out like, yeah, I should have listened, then she locked and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it gotta take for her to like see it
Right.
because a lot of this stuff is new to her. You gotta understand, like boxing is new to her. So everything we was telling her, like it was a shock, like a culture shock, a body shock. So when we're telling her like little stuff like that, like Chrisean, you're in boxing camp. You shouldn't be playing football.
Right. Right.
You know, where before she could have, do that. But with us, there's structure. There's like Coach Calvin has structure. There's certain things you got to do to execute and get certain results. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think she was probably not used to that as well. Like
Mhm.
people actually like pushing back on her and telling her, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Because, she's probably used to just having people just, all right, whatever.
Whatever
Yes,
you
Krishan,
say.
whatever
Right.
you say, Krishan.
Right.
So when we're telling her things now, like, don't eat this or cut this out or, she probably was just like, nah, I'm gonna do it. And then when she sees the results of us telling her not to do something, then she's like, all right, now I see why you guys say that. Now I'm gonna listen. So yeah, especially for boxing, she was definitely hard headed at first,
Definitely
especially
hard.
with the weight cut. That shit was that shit
Because
was
it's hard not to eat.
hilarious.
It's hard not to eat,
It's hard.
especially trying to go healthy from eating junk food. It's that I
Yeah,
can
it's
say
hard.
that's real hard. So I can imagine that was hard on her. That's why that video went so viral when she did the little cry about the spaghetti. It was cute though. When she did her cry about her spaghetti, she wanted some spaghetti. She didn't even say like no real food like baked chicken and macaroni. She wanted spaghetti.
Yo, that shit was hilarious because she went vocal on what a lot of fighters go through.
Right.
She was just vocal about it and honest about it. She was transparent about it. But a lot of boxers go through that too, but they don't come forth and because they're so used to it, so they just go through it. But her being the status that she has or whatever, and she's already like a vocal individual anyways. She expresses how she feels, even if some things should be filtered. She doesn't have a filter. So she
Says
was
it.
very honest. Like when she said she was hurting, her emotions was running wild. She's hungry. Her emotions is going crazy. She's dealing with a lot of personal stuff. The fight is damn near 2, 3 days away. The
Mhm.
anxiousness, like it was a lot, So like her pain and everything she was going through was real. Like she
Right.
really was like hurting. Like through such she never had to been so disciplined like that in such a long time, probably since she was running track. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like the diet cut was a big thing because fighters got, especially you got to make weight and if you're not around the weight where we expect you to be, cutting weight is hard. Then you got to think about it. We're not allowing you to drink water.
Oh, you can't drink water.
You're cutting weight. Water puts weight on you.
See, I didn't know that. Okay,
Then
see,
you
you just
got on a
told me
sauna
something.
suit, a hot sauna suit.
Okay.
Then we're in the hot gym.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you're
Just told
sore.
me
You're
something.
sore, you're hungry, you're tired. And then we're still telling you to push, keep going, don't stop, keep punching, keep running, keep going. What? That's why
Ah,
in the beginning I didn't think she was gonna do it, bro. I didn't think she was gonna make it. I didn't think she was built for this. Like this boxing ain't easy. But
right.
this is why I got so much respect and I love the shit out that girl because she proved everybody wrong.
And I'm glad she did. And we see that Ryan Garcia is trying to take the credit of her boxing. But Krishan has, and actually, I seen somebody put the video out like last week with her when she first had the baby, when she was saying that she wanted to box. But even with the eating, I also seen, because I watch a lot of streamers, and I had seen Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was awesome. We know he's a professional boxer for a while. I had seen him. He was in a restaurant with Neon, and Neon, I think it was Neon, and Neon was getting something to eat, and he asked Ryan Garcia, "You're not gonna get nothing to eat?" And Ryan Garcia looked real sad. And he was like, "No, I can't eat past 7 and I can't eat this stuff. I have a strict meal plan that and it's prepped every day and that's what I eat." And he's like, "Damn, like you can't eat?" And he was like, "No," but he had like that sad face because he reminded me of Chrisean. He looked like he was hungry and he looked like he wanted to order that food and they about to eat this sandwich from a fast food restaurant in front of him and he couldn't. So I get it. I understand what Chrisean was going through. I understand what you're saying, that these are what real life boxers going through, because he definitely looked sad himself. Now let me ask you, did you ever see the video of the fight in Compton with Chrisean?
Yeah, I didn't see it until she came to the gym and the other coaches was telling me about it. And
And
then like
what did y'all think?
a lot of her supporters was sending it to me too, because like I said, I try not to pay attention to all of that toxicity shit that they trying to push out here. And
Mm-hmm,
then when I seen it, and then she's actually now in person telling us her side of the story.
mm-hmm,
So now I'm seeing the emotion on her face. I'm seeing like her telling play by play of how it went down and how she really thought she was gonna lose her life. And I'm sitting here like, yo, Krishan, like she re we have a lot of similarities, yo. Like
mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of myself in her. So like I instantly like related to her, yo, and I'm just listening to her. And it was like she just had to fight. She was fighting, literally fighting for her life. You know what I'm saying? And it was like she made it out. She made it out of that. She was like she had to fight out there by herself, and she held it down. She was like, either y'all gonna have to kill me or not. And when I'm hearing her saying all of this, I'm like, bro, she's really meant for this. Like God really got
And God
something big
definitely
for
had
her.
her.
God really got something planned for this girl because there's
Mhm.
certain people don't make it out of situations like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like a lot
Yep.
of, if it was anybody else, they would have got DP'd and they would have got destroyed out there. You know what I'm saying? And she walked out no scratches, no
None.
nothing,
She had on white. Did you see she
all
had
white,
on white and no dirt was on that shirt?
no
No
nothing,
nothing. No
nothing.
nothing. No nothing.
So
So God
boxing was
definitely
made.
had her
She was
covered.
made. She was made for boxing, yo. She was made for this. Like she's an inspiration. Like I said, I see a lot of myself in her. A lot of the experiences she had, I've had similar, especially with, parents being on drugs and
Mhm.
always have, and the stuff with her siblings went through the same thing. A lot of the struggles she went through, very similar, and just her fighting spirit, her just never giving up and everything being thrown at her, she still fought through it. She still like she looks nothing like she been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
She looks so much happy.
bruh,
She looks happy. So
she's
let me
so.
ask you, did Krishan bring you closer to God?
I was already close to God though. I don't really share my. There's a lot of stuff I don't really share,
Right.
but
But you already
my
had
walk
that
with God was
relationship.
already strong. But
Okay.
it gave me confirmation and it gave me more faith. Like, okay, this is all right. I got a lot of confirmation because I had a lot of questions and I had a lot of things I was still searching for. And
Mhm.
her being in my presence definitely confirmed a lot of things. And it made me say, you know what, I'm on the right track with the way things are aligning and the way that she's transformed from that to how strong her faith and walk is. It definitely, all right, let me just say, all right, yeah, it definitely made it stronger. It definitely made it stronger.
Man,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna say definitely made it stronger. It was
So
already strong, but like it was like, yeah,
so
definitely
okay, so
stronger.
how did what was the impact? How did it impact you working with her?
Um, it made it, man, sheesh, where can I start? Um, it impacted me in a lot of ways. So this, for example, now I'm doing interviews. So
Mhm.
now I'm opening up and I'm telling my story and I'm able to, um, like she kind of like boosted life back in me because like how I used to be before is like I'm coming back to that. She helped build my confidence back up. Um, she let me see a certain side of things that I probably wouldn't have been able to see with anybody else. She really let me into her world, and she opened up the doors for me in a bigger way, like boxing wise. Like she definitely opened up my visibility.
Okay.
Like I said, now all of her supporters like me now. You know, they like genuinely like me now, and they genuinely take interest in what I gotta say or what I do or what I post. And it built my confidence, like I said. It made me definitely know that don't give up no matter what. Um, Forgiveness. I'm still working on the forgiveness part. She's very forgiving.
Yeah, she
Um,
is.
you know, especially with her family and Blueface and how she even went about doing that. I thought that was very graceful of her. I don't know if I'm able to do something like that quite yet,
Right.
but seeing her do that lets me know like her faith is really strong.
Mhm.
Like for her to go and be on tour with him for that little bit. I know a lot of people was questioning that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, why would she do that? Why would
I
she do
was
that?
one of them. I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely was one of them. I was only one of them because of the interview that had dropped 4 days prior. If that interview didn't drop, I probably wouldn't have questioned it because I know her heart. You know what I'm saying? But it was that interview and the things that was said in that interview is what made me question it. The things that I said, she didn't hear what I said, and I didn't have the conversation. But Danza had the conversation with her, and Danza said exactly what I was saying on my platform, and that was the very first time that I seen somebody actually get Chrisean's attention to where she looked like she was actually thinking about what was being said to her, and it was resonating in her head. But again, Chrisean is Chrisean. Chrisean is a forgiving person, like like you said. Me, I ain't that forgiving. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
I
working on it.
understand, right? I understand her, Chrisean doing it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she's a Becca. She forgives a lot of people that don't deserve forgiveness, from family to friends, baby daddy, everybody. So, but
I'm
where do
learning
you
that
see?
part. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning all of that. Like I'm learning like I didn't know she was, the issue she was having with Blueface like that to that extent. I didn't know the extent of her family issues. So I'm learning, all of the stuff that she went through with them and she still forgave them. Like
Yeah,
that's powerful.
it's
That's
very
power.
powerful.
That's very, very powerful. So that also helped impact me because now I can even take it a step further and still forgive, but I can also still love from a distance.
Right. And that's my thing that I say. You can forgive just so you have peace, but you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta forgive from a distance and keep
Um,
those people out of your space. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's me. That's how I would do it. That's how I see it. But then also I am also a person that I won't talk to you for the rest of my life. So I don't expect her to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who Chrisean is. She won't. But I think also that's what made a lot of her fans love her, because we watch the hurt, the pain. We watched her go through it, and we weren't one of them that seen a clip and believed that she was this monster or she did this. We seen it all. We watched it all. And that's why Chrisean has so much support, pouring support. Look, Chrisean don't have to buy nothing for her baby if she don't want to, because her supporters do it all. That alone shows how loved she is by strangers. You know what I'm saying? So she's something. And if she don't know she's something, when she get that pouring love, I think that shows it all to her. You know what I'm saying?
I think it took for her to be around us for everyone to really see like the real Chrisean. Like she's the Chrisean y'all see now. I feel like that was always her, but her being under Blueface and all them, they took that light from her.
Mm-hmm.
They dimmed that light that she used to have.
Mm-hmm.
So
And they
now that
still
she's
trying
around
to get it.
us, we relit that light again, that flame in her. So what y'all see on TV, we see that, but in the ring. But we see a totally different Chrisean from what y'all see. We
Mm-hmm.
we get the loving, the funny, the no filter, outspoken. Like we get, you know what I'm saying? We get like yo, I'll fuck with Chrisean so heavy.
She looks like she's that goofy, giggly, fun person to be
I'm
around.
telling
She,
you,
she
we
seems
just let
like
her be
that in real
herself.
life.
She
I
is. We
love
just let go
no,
ahead.
go, go
Nah,
ahead.
we let her be herself. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
how y'all see her now. Like I'm telling you, that's who she always was supposed to be. But
Mm-hmm.
her light got dimmed, like I said. So like she's really a fun person. Like, and she doesn't start drama.
Right. She finishes it.
She finishes it.
She
Like
finishes it.
she's
You know what I
very
love about her?
uh
I love when I see her. Chrisean meet strangers in the street, and she always encouraged them. Like I'll
yeah,
give you one example. Is the guy, I don't know his name, but he's very viral on Instagram and TikTok, where he goes around trying to clean all the celebrity sneakers to get them to buy his stuff. Well, he
funny
ran up on
salesman.
Chrisean. I think when she was in Texas, and he ran up on her, clean her sneakers. It was $20 he was charging her. She gave him 200, and then she was like, "Do you stream? I think you should stream." Like she's always encouraging somebody to do something, and I love that about her. And Chrisean, she had lost a lot of supporters, right? Not on account of herself, on account of what people thought of her because of what the other half was doing to her, but down to celebrities. And now that Chrisean has came into the boxing ring, been around these group of men, including you, a lot of celebrities are now noticing that she was never the problem. The problem was the other half. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Mm.
see in this different person. They see that this is a different Chrisean from 2 years ago. Totally different, rebranding herself. Look, she had a whole phone call with
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? So that right there shows that you got the people coming back to you. They coming back. They see that you wasn't the problem now. They may have thought that back then, but they see it now. They see who the problem really is. So Chrisean, I say she's reaching for the stars, and I hope she continue to reach for those stars, and her light keeps getting brighter and brighter and brighter, because like you said, it was definitely dimmed. She was put out there to be looked at in a different light, and I'm glad now that the light is starting to shine on her. So let me ask you, where do you see Chrisean 5 years from now? Where do you think you see her?
I can see her eventually probably having her own church. I can see her being some type of mentor. I can see her having a healthy son. I can see her owning probably her own promotional company in boxing,
Okay.
probably putting on other female fighters. I can see her um, definitely selling out, continuing to sell out arenas with her music, taking that to the next level. I can see her probably even becoming a top streamer herself because she's
Mm-hmm.
about to start streaming. So y'all about to start seeing
Yes.
what we go through in the gym. Y'all about to
Yes.
start seeing that.
Yeah.
So she's gonna probably be a top streamer.
She definitely is. She definitely is. You know what's the only thing I say about the streaming in the gym that I don't want her to do? I want her to just show her exercising. I don't want her to show her punching, her sparring, because I don't want the opponent, whenever she has an opponent, and her day trainer to be watching her moves and try to figure out how to get her in the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her to give too much. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll try to work that against her. Show us the
Yeah.
training. I'm sorry, y'all. I know the supporters want to see it all, but I think when it comes to that, you don't want the opponent to see too much of what she's doing, so they could try to figure out, oh, she moved her feet like this. When she get her feet, then you hit her like this. Nah, let's show us her workouts. When she punching y'all in the hand, when y'all have those hand gloves up, okay, we could see that because every boxer does that. But when she's sparring, I don't want to see that. I don't want, because then opponent gets to see that. You know what I'm saying?
You seen how there wasn't really much that we shown of her sparring and all that? We
Mm-hmm.
can we yeah, we're very adamant about a lot of what we allowed it to be put out on the
Okay.
internet and what. So we're very careful on that. Like if she's there sparring and there's a crowd in there, no phones. The only people that are allowed to take pictures is the videographers that's there for the day or the camera crew
Okay.
that's there for the day. And she has the final say on what her and of course Coach Calvin got the final say on, all right, we're gonna put this sparring out, or we're gonna put this footage out of this, or you know what I'm saying? Or if it's like a documentary, like how she got the book of Chrisean, or we about to do some type of reality show or something, I'm just hypothetically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
then what I'm saying, stuff like that will be
Right.
eventually put out. But I don't think Coach would allow her to stream everything because there's certain things we gotta keep on the hush hush,
Right.
especially moving forward. Like, there's a lot of people that's gonna, and that's concurrently calling her out. So we gotta keep her a lot of certain things concealed. But
Exactly.
y'all gonna see some stuff. Y'all gonna definitely be like, yo, we want to come to Upton, yo.
So now let me ask you, what is where are you at on the family tree of baby Krishan? Is you uncle? Like, what's baby Krishan to you? You big cousin, big uncle. Well, we know we ain't Papa because we got Papa Coach Calvin. So
We
what's
got
your
Papa
family
Coach,
tree?
we got Mama Coach, we
Mm-hmm.
got Big Steve, we got Coach Kenny, um got Bo, and then you got Big Unc right here.
Big uncle.
That's little
And
nephew right there. That's my
Tommy is the one
guy,
that we
bro.
keep seeing get beat up by everybody in the gym, right?
Yeah,
Tommy is
Coach
Tommy is the one that's always laid out in the gym, beat
always
up.
laid. That nigga always getting hands put on him, bro. That's my guy though, cause I'll be in the corner like rooting for him, but bro, them pros he be in there with ain't no joke, man. But that's nephew. That's my guy. Like
And I
that's my
love the love
guy.
that you guys give him. Like, y'all
Yo,
show him
that's my
so much
yo.
love.
He's smart as shit. Like he knows when there's good and bad energy around him.
Oh, I know.
He picks up on it. So like every time he's around us, he's smiling, he's happy, he's giggling, like he's comfortable. Like when there's other people around that we may not know, or he may not know, and he picks up on that, he start feeling on, all right, get the fuck away. Maybe get the fuck away.
I said that one day on my channel that kids pick up on energies. And
What? Them and animals.
yep, and I said he picked up on the energy on a certain someone, ain't gonna name him, but on a certain someone when they was holding him, he was scrambling trying to get out the arms of that person. He was looking, and we know him to always smile. He always giving, like when we see him with his mama, he be hugging his mama, kissing his mama, always laughing and smiling with his mama. But with certain individual, he was trying to get out that person's arm. So I definitely know he feels the energy. So I'm
Man,
just glad that
he
y'all
loves
love
coming
him.
to the gym. He loves being around us, yo, because he know when it's gym time, he about to be around his aunt, papa, mama, everybody. It's like his second, like an extended family. Like we really
Right.
like family for real. We really like really family. So, bro, that's my little man, bro. I love that little guy, bro.
So I love how y'all pour that love into him. I love how y'all pour the love and support into Chrisean. I will say this. I love how Chrisean is a different person from 2 years ago, from a year ago, since Chrisean has walked in that gym with all of y'all. I love that I see powerful men surrounding her. So though all of y'all powerful men surrounding her shows that she's protected. She's protected by God. We know that. But seeing, like the picture that all of y'all took at her boxing match, to me, it showed power. You know what I'm saying? And you guys has definitely changed her. Y'all, I would say she looked like she has a different outlook on life. Chrisean, I think her mental is different now. Like she's totally a different person. She's totally a different person. And I love that. I love that for her. I love the energy that she brings to all of you. I love the energy that y'all bring to her. And I love that all of y'all, Coach Calvin, you, Tommy, and the other coaches that I don't really know their name, that wherever Chrisean go in this boxing, y'all are a part of that. And if Chrisean decides to say today or tomorrow, I don't think I could box no more, I don't want to do this no more, I hope she continue to have that relationship with all of y'all. Y'all are still that family to her that she's been looking for, because Chrisean has been chasing love. You know what I'm saying? And I think she found that real, genuine love. And yeah, I love that. And let me show you what I received today. And I'm still receiving a package.
She needed that, man.
I
She
told
needed that,
everybody on
bro.
my panel, and I'm going to say it again today, I think we all should order these Bible books. All of us. And tag Chrisean in these Bible books. Because you know what happened to the Bible books. So I ordered one. And I ordered two, actually. And I have one more that was delivered today. And then the other one is being delivered today, too. They just came separate. So it's
Nice.
Team Chrisean over here. Now, do you mind taking a couple of questions, maybe like 5 questions from the audience?
Man, I was gonna ask you that if I can answer some questions. Hell yeah, I
Okay.
want to talk to the chat. What
Okay.
up,
So how
chat?
do you
Talk to
want
your
me to
boy.
do it? Do you want me to cam them up on stage, or do you want me to pin a comment?
Oh, do it all. Do it
Do
all.
it all.
Do
Okay.
it
So,
all.
all right, guys. So I was not gonna cam nobody up, but because he said do it all, I'm gonna cam you up. But here's the rule: you got one question, and then the next person. Everybody have one question. So I'm gonna cam up a few people.
But look,
Okay.
make the questions respectful though.
Exact. First of all, okay. Here's the
Ain't no
rules.
weirdos coming up here asking no
Here's
out
the
of timing questions, bro.
exactly. Here's
I'm
the
gonna cuss y'all
rules.
niggas out.
It is no questions concerning the other side. Y'all know everybody that's in the other side. This is not about them. This is about Chrisean and Coach NYCE. His journey, whatever you want to ask him that he had with himself going on, whatever he talked about, or if you want to ask him a question as far as his journey with Chrisean. Anything else, absolutely not. Please don't do it. So I'm going to drop the link. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
It's
up to the chat.
Oh, look, y'all. He excited. He's excited.
Hell yeah. I like Chrisean's supporters, yo. They dope as shit. I like them.
Yes. And
Yeah,
I'll say all the sectors, not me, because I don't have no problem with nobody, but the link is pinned, y'all. If you want to come up, you know, when it comes to the sector, Chrisean sector, everybody love her. Everybody love her. Whether they deal with each other or not. Everybody come together and everybody love her. Shava, welcome to the stage. One question.
How you doing?
Sorry,
King niece, how you doing?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not camming. I hope you appreciate that. But because I'm in the bed getting ready for work.
It's fine. Just ask your
that's
question.
fine. That's all cool.
Okay. I wanted to know, I have asked it in the chat. So what type of motivation, words do you give to Chrisean? Because I know there are times when she's down, you know. That's a very important question to me. What type of motivation do you provide to her?
I give her motivation as far as she gotta like believe in herself more. Um, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the negative talk that's out there. I keep telling her she's a great mom. I keep, speaking positive affirmations over her life. Um, I keep telling her how great she is. Like I keep just confirming that to her. Just keep confirming that positivity to her because I don't know why, but she gets tagged in a lot of stuff. A lot of people always sending her negative stuff to look at. Even her supporters do it. I'll be seeing it. They be tagging her and everything. And it's like, even though she don't verbally say it, I know that might affect her. So I try to always tell her like, fuck with all the negativity and all the negative people are saying. You not that. You're not what the internet is saying you are. You're God's child, you know what I'm saying? You're been sent here for a reason. You have a big impact. You have a big purpose in life, and you got to keep on that path. You're what you're doing right now is you're motivating and you're inspiring a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially she's a single mom too. So
Right.
definitely having
Amen.
a positive male figure around is very important for her. As you can see, when she got positive strong masculine men behind her, you see how she is, and you've seen how she was when she had that other type of masculine energy around her. You know what I'm saying? How she
Right.
was. So we just got it. I just keep telling her how great she is. I always tell her every day, like, yo, and I always very appreciative of her.
Now
I
you
always
know
tell
what
her,
I want you to do?
Hold on,
I
wait.
want you to take that same advice and turn it back on you because you're a great man.
thank you,
All right,
thank you,
Shava. I'm gonna
All right,
drop
I'm
you
going
and
to drop
let the
down.
next
Thank you.
person.
thank you.
I'm letting y'all up one by one, keeping it popping. Welcome to the stage.
Hey, that's me, right? Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Okay, y'all can hear me, but I can't hear y'all. So, Coach Nice, question. When you first met Chrisean, did you like her immediately or did it have to grow on you?
She had to grow on me.
Wait, I can't even hear.
Uh,
So keeping it popping. You want to drop and come back? Because she
can
can't hear.
can I answer it still or no? Should I
Um,
answer it or no?
Oh, man, I can't hear. Wait a minute. I gotta drop down. I want to hear that. Let me drop down.
All right, he gonna answer your question. All right, wait, let her drop, and then you can answer her question.
Nah, Chrisean had to grow on me. Cause like I said, I'm a real like laid back, real quiet type of person, and her energy is very like loud and very, so it took me a while to understand her, and I took me a while to understand the way she jokes and like her personality. Um,
Mhm.
once I understood her fully, I, that's my motherfucking girl right there, yo. That's my yeah. Me and Chrisean, we locked in, yo.
Mm. Welcome, high Pisces.
Hey, hi everybody.
How you doing,
Hey,
Miss Campbell? How you doing?
can
I
you hear
can't hear.
us?
You there?
We here. Can you hear us?
I don't know what's going on, but my question is, I love Krishan. I wanted to know, honestly, I just really wanted to know, have do you know, or is she involved, or has she is she thinking about doing something legal about all of the hate, or no?
Mm, uh, she's going to address it in her way, and when she's ready, yeah, I'll definitely gonna know. She just has a way of processing things that other people might process it a different way because she's
So
so
it's
focused on the positive things she got going on, and we're
all right.
trying to keep her that way. So I think once she gets at a level where everything is just like, I think she'll take the time out and she's gonna address it, and she's probably gonna do it on her platform.
Okay. All right. So thank you, high Pisces. We're gonna welcome Chocolate to the stage.
Good evening, Coach Nice. Good evening,
Good
Ange.
evening. Good evening.
So, this isn't really a question. This is like a suggestion, or I guess a message you could carry back to Kashawn. We know she's about to start streaming, right? She used to
Mhm.
stream before, right? So, tell her, please, sub chat only. In order for them to be able to comment, they have to subscribe to her. She doesn't need to be reading a whole bunch of negativity and being over flooded with them. If you're going to say something negative, pay, bitch. Right. Be paid for it. Know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
agree.
There's a
I
message for her. It's a
I
little,
agree.
little smidge message. That's it. Let her
Hey, I'm
know
right there with you.
her supporters love her. I was at the fight. I was in the building. I will be at the next fight as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Brooklyn coming strong. Yes.
Me and
Yeah.
Chocolate live down a block from each other, so I'm definitely gonna link up with Chocolate so we could go together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see you at the next fight.
Yes, ma'am. See you there. Hey, I need
All
pictures and hugs and all that too, yo.
okay.
All right. I'm holding you to it now.
All right. All
All
right,
right.
guys. I'm going back in the all right.
All right, Chocolate.
All right.
If anybody else want to come up before he leaves, you have the chance. That it's still
Is there any questions in the chat? Any
let
I
me
know
see.
some people are kind of scared to
Yeah.
be on cam
Let
and
her know we
I know how
swinging
that
out
goes.
here for her. Not a question. Let me see. That's right. No, Coach sent you in. Okay, it's not a real question. It's a food question. You see, Coach sent you Trini stew or curry. They want to.
Mm, I probably had to say, man, that's a tough one because I like both. I love both. I'm probably gonna have to say, damn, that's a tough. I'm probably gonna say stew. Let me say that carefully. I'm gonna say Curry. I'm gonna say Curry.
Curry. He said
Yeah.
Curry. So we welcome him back, Petty. Remember, she was up here earlier with us behind the scenes. She got the key to the back door.
Petty.
Petty's back.
Petty.
So I didn't even come through the back door. I was in the chat and I hit that link and it just slid me. So that's just, I don't know.
Oh, well, you see, I
I
didn't
don't
bring
know.
you to the stage. I didn't
I
even
know, I'm
I
like,
didn't
how
bring
I
you
get
to
up
the
here?
stage.
I was trying to wait patiently and I was like, she say anybody else want to say anything? Okay, so Coach Nice, I only get one question. So, um, about your music, like, are you planning on doing more music? Are you planning on, is that one question? And will you be interested in doing like a song with Krishan, like for the team, like an anthem?
Yeah. So many people is trying to bring me back out on the music scene. I get hit up so much about that. Even my own coaches is telling me like I need to do something with this music. So I'm definitely gonna start getting back on that. Like I said, I'm finally out of my contract that I was signed in that I was trying to avoid. So now I'm out of it and I'm free to do as I please. I'm actually gonna start dropping some more freestyles and all that for you guys. I'm gonna make it like a little thing where it's like I'm basically rapping about everything that I'm going as far as like the camps with Krishan and just everything. Like I'm gonna just express it through music. You know what I'm saying? Just be more creative on the music side with that. And I would yo, me and Krishan, if we ever did a song, I know that shit would go viral. I know that shit would be huge. It would be
Well,
huge.
Krishan is about to
And
do her studio in her stream
That's
room.
gonna
So
be
maybe
nice.
y'all need to get into her new studio and make that happen.
tag her, y'all flutter inbox, flutter comments and tell her, let her know, like, yo, y'all, you and A Nice should do a song and we can definitely make that happen. And I'm definitely trying to work on a anthem. I actually want to start doing like song intros for shows, like how you got your platform and different do different drops for different podcast shows and radio stations and all that. Like I want to get y'all gonna
That'd
see.
be
Y'all
nice.
gonna see.
Yeah,
So if
that'll
y'all
be
need if y'all need like intros, if y'all need drops, y'all know what drops is, right? So it's
no.
like,
It
yo,
it just it spit your name out. Hmm.
yeah, basically. So it's like, yo, I go by the name of A Nice and you now locked into Let's Talk About It with Ange on blah 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 radio. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
Oh,
stuff
word,
like
okay,
that.
word.
okay. Okay, okay.
Like,
So we have a question. It says, will Krishan have merch we can purchase for the next fight?
yep, yep.
Okay,
We
that's
didn't
what's
do it
up.
the first fight because we was rushing and
Okay, I'm dropping down, Ange.
All right. Thanks for coming to the stage, Petty.
thank you, Miss Petty. She
You're
definitely is
Um,
welcome.
gonna have she's definitely gonna have merch for her next go around for sure.
okay, so here's another question. Will Krishan and her team be going overseas for any events and or matches?
We we working on it. We working on it. We definitely working on it.
Does Krishan have an opponent yet for her next fight?
Um, no, not yet. Not yet. I don't think so. Not yet.
Um, Let me see.
I think no, actually, I think her next opponent is Carlissa. It's like, nah, I'm just
As it should be.
I was just joking, yo. Please don't.
Carlissa is traumatized from that first beating that she got.
I was just joking, y'all. Don't take me serious. I'll be trolling a lot.
Is her next fight going to be in a bigger venue or arena?
It's gonna be in a bigger venue for sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, Dan, Damon didn't really understand how big Krishan was. he didn't really understand the following she had. So he was not expecting the turnout
That he got, right?
that he got. Yeah, because prior fights to that, they didn't really do no big numbers like that. Like they just had a press conference. Did y'all tune into that? Did y'all know they just had a
I
press
didn't.
conference?
Yeah, I
See,
know he had a press conference, but I didn't tune into it.
it's not as big as when Chrisean is announcing she got a press conference. So
Right. Now
it's
I
gonna
will
be
tell you, I seen him. Well, I don't know if it was actually him who posted, but it was X Rumble. I don't know who controlled X Rumble, but I seen that X Rumble had put a post up a couple of weeks ago with Zeus saying something about the baddies girls coming to X Rumble, like how would they like to see it? And I comment under it because I was pretty upset about it because, and my comment was basically like, leave Zeus where they at. This is Chrisean's lane. Chrisean came over here. She left that world where they was at. Why bring them into where she is going? Why can't this girl have her own lane? Why everything Chrisean do, everybody is trying to follow and be, like she just can't get away from the life that she is trying to run from. And I think because I think the first one to say something because everybody else was like fire, putting the fire emojis. And the next thing you know, about a half an hour, 45 minutes later, the post was deleted. So I think he
oh
must have
shit.
got bad comments coming through because, like I said, I only see mine because I read them comments before I post, and I seen everybody was like, "Yeah, that's what's up." The fire emoji. So I said what I said, and like 45 minutes later, when I went back to look to see, because I wanted to read the rest of the comments again, the post was deleted. So I'm just saying, I hope that he does not try to, because he got Chrisean and seen a big outcome from Chrisean, try to bring Zeus over there because Lemmy is trying to get his foot anywhere he can. You understand? And now he's trying to do a boxing thing on his platform. And I just hope that X Rumble does not try to incorporate those people into her world. She's trying to go down her own lane. And it's like, let her be her. Let her go. She's trying to run away from all that toxic stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what happens when you're a trendsetter, though. She's a trendsetter. You
Yep.
seen the trend she just set it, so everybody's seeing the the numbers. They're seeing the viral clips. They want piece of that. They want to mimic that. They want that attraction for themselves. But if you ain't got the it factor that God put in you, it's not gonna hit the same.
Right.
Once they try it, they're gonna see it's not gonna hit the same.
Right.
You
Misfit,
know what I'm
welcome to
saying?
the stage.
What's up, what's up? What's up? I wanted to come up and say salute to you, King, and all of y'all men that be holding her down. Like I love the love. I love how y'all stand strong, and we don't have no worries, because we know y'all got her. Because it was a while back, even though we're not bringing up negative stuff, but people were concerned about her going to the gym, even at her house and stuff with stuff going on. Um, but I was like, she good. If anybody want to come up there and try something, let them try. Let them see how it turn out. So I just want to say salute to you. I was at the last fight too. I saw y'all when y'all were coming out. I don't know when we were trying to well, after the fight, when everybody was standing, I mean after the, not the fight, but after the what was that, the weigh in, when everybody was out there, the coach was out there, I was out there with y'all then.
Okay.
So it was a great atmosphere. And yeah, I just wanted to say that salute to y'all. I see
Thank you
you up
so
here.
much. Appreciate
Y'all had
you.
a great live, a great vibe just now,
Thank
conversation
you.
wise.
Thank
Thank
That's
you.
you.
what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for supporting Krishan, uh, because she needs that. She needs that. She definitely needs that, man. And don't she definitely, sees you guys. She sees you guys comment. She sees, all the support that you guys give her. So That's very important, man. She needs that uplifting, man, because like I said, she's been through a lot. She came from a lot of negativity. So, you guys sending her and baby Jesus all the gifts and the packages and the love and all of that, man. I just continue to do that because
That's
we
what's
we
up.
greatly appreciate that.
Most definitely, most definitely. So tell her it's all love over here. I
Yes,
mean,
ma'am.
I got the peach pit over there, and Ange got Ange. Let's talk with Ange over here. So we all, and we got Miss Petty Society, and of course Big Banger. So yeah, it's a whole tribe of us out here that be representing for her, most definitely. So
Thank
it's
you.
a lot of safe spots for her to, even if she want to pull up or whatever, to yeah, she welcome, more than welcome. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, and take that back to the team, Coach Calvin, all them. Like big love for real though. I appreciate you for letting me up here, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you for
Misfit.
coming.
What is that
We
comment?
have
Is what? Is
it says,
Krishan
is Chrisean more serious about having security with her?
like what? Like when? Like when because she has security when she's at the gym, like literally she has security. But you mean like what, outside the gym, or she has security? So do y'all want her to have security with her 24/7,
I
following
believe
her all around? And is that
I
what y'all
believe
want?
that's what. Yeah, I think that's what
I
they
mean,
asking. Yesenia asks, how many times a week do Krishan go to the gym? And I believe she said the other day on her live, her only day off is Sunday. So that is 6 days a week. Krishan was the only. Okay, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to see some more questions.
she's dedicated, yo. She's dedicated. I'm telling you, she's locked in.
Um, People just talking. There's no Coach Nice. Okay, let me see what this say. Coach Nice, please let X Rumble know this. Don't joke about getting, BF. You know who that is to fight. Walk will not come with good intentions.
We don't want nothing to do with them, bro.
Right. We love Krishan, Jesus, her family. The coach. Let's. I don't even want to talk about them, so I'm not posting none of that. Okay. We love Krishan. What did you think? Okay, what's this? What did he think about her street fighting and her fights and baddies when he seen them?
I was like, oh, damn, Shorty can fight, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, Shorty can really fight. Like her knuckle game was like that. Like, and she's fast. Like, yo, y'all don't understand how fast she is. Like, you see how like she'll like slowly walk up, she'll be like just calm, and then she just bum rush the girls and just like take off on them. Girl, like that shit, she was doing that to me in the ring. Like, yo, like, yo, when you hit Krishan, she snaps. It's like something takes over her, and she just comes darting right at you, and you can't stop her. It's like a train coming at you can't, bro. She's I can't even get the words out, bro. She's like that, bro. Like she can fight. That's what I'm saying. Boxing is so perfect for her because all the street fighting she went through, it prepared her for the ring. She has heart. Like she didn't back down from none of them girls that she was beating up on TV. So just imagine like now she's in the ring with girls that actually know how to fight, like actually got some technique. And she was nervous at first because she always says like, she's nervous before a fight or whatever the case may be, even when she was on TV. But like once you get that first punch or you throw that first punch or you get hit with that first punch, it's like all of that just goes out the window. and she's beating up girls that got more experience than her.
Right. That's crazy.
She stopped the girl from coming to the gym. That
Wow,
got
really?
yo,
Wow. Wow.
Chrisean, I'm trying to tell y'all, she's really like that, bro. She's really like that. Like she was
Wow.
beating up girls with one hand on TV, throwing girls in
Exactly.
the sink.
Imagine with two
You
hands, right?
imagine you throwing a whole human being in the sink. Like, bro, what?
Listen, she would that's how she put Zeus on the map. I don't care what Zeus say, what credit they want to take. Chrisean put them on the map,
She's
washing persuasion up in that sink. So Desiree said, why did that count? Why did that slip count when Chrisean slipped? Well, they try to act like Zenith punched Chrisean and made her fall when we know she didn't. Why did they make that count?
so I don't know if I said this on Henny interview, but I'm gonna say this here. I, me personally, and a few of us thought that as well. We thought that our whole mentality was like, all right, we see that Zenith is down with Mayweather's camp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We see that she got a fucking referee. Like, this is so crazy. This
A
is what really
referee
threw us
from
off.
state camp.
Bro, what? You get one of them as a referee?
I thought that was weird too. I thought that was weird.
So we like, all right, all right, so now our mentality is like, look, Chrisean, you gotta convincingly beat the shit out this girl. Because if you don't, there's a chance you might not get the win. Because
Mm-hmm.
it looked like the odds were stacked against us. The way with everything when everything was like being revealed to us day by day, we
Mm-hmm.
was just like, what the hell? So now we understand that okay, that's money team's girl. Zenith is money team's girl. So now we like, all right, they got a referee. So we like, all right, but we're very confident in our training. So we like, we got this. We got this. So we see the slip, right? And then we see Jeff get in between and give kind of like Chrisean like the 8 count, like the so we sitting there like, hold on, they actually counted that. And now you hear everybody and the announcers and all that saying like, yo, it was a slip, it was a slip.
Right.
Like everyone saw it was a slip. We they count and how we knew it counted because at the end when they were saying the score, they was I think they said it was a split decision. So when they said that, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, we lost. When the judges was like, yo, split decision, I'm like, yeah, we lost. We lost that. But when they yelled red corner, I paid attention when we first, if you look at one of the clips on the internet, you see me in the ring when they yelled red corner. I started like jumping up and before anybody even knew we won, even before Chrisean even knew she won. I knew we won because they said red corner, but everybody didn't remember what corner we was in. So
Right.
nobody remember we was in the red corner. So when they finally said, yo, red corner, and they announced her name, like I was so happy. And people talking about, oh, it was fixed for Chrisean to win. No, nigga, it looked like it was fixed for Zenith to win.
Right. Right. Because even
Nigga,
when
we was the
Chrisean,
underdogs coming in. We was the
right.
underdogs. The way the shit was set up, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all haters on y'all just be talking, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because even I found it weird. I found it weird when remember when Chrisean was saying that Zenith didn't have an outfit and that her team reached out to her to help her get an outfit, and she was like, oh, that's not my team. And when they camped up the guy, he was from the money team, but then he was like, I'm team Chrisean. I was confused with that because if he was on her team but he was the money team, we clearly knew they was part of them, but then he was saying he team Chrisean. I was a little confused with that, but then I also was confused when the judges switched out, the referee, excuse me, switched out when it was time for them two to fight. And it was a money team referee. I was definitely confused. I didn't know if a lot of people paid that mind or if the people in the audience even knew that he was a money team referee. But the people who was watching, we saw it because we hear the commentary and we see the stuff and we see them talking. So we knew. But so that definitely had confused me. I was like, why are they switching out the referee now that Chrisean is fighting and it's a money team referee? I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous when she was fighting. Mm-hmm.
I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous because I know how much power the Mayweathers have in the boxing game. So that's why it was in my head. I'm like, yo, if Chrisean don't knock this girl out and she don't convincingly punish her, they're gonna definitely give it to Zenith. They're gonna, because when I seen they counted the slip, I said, yep.
And no, that
Ah,
girl didn't even touch Chrisean.
you know what I'm saying? So just imagine the narrative it would have been if Chrisean lost.
Exactly.
Imagine how the internet would have lit up then.
Listen, you know the haters wanted
Mm.
her to lose, and you know who really wanted her to lose. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
she won. I'm, you know, we already was like, Chrisean got this in the bag. You know, we was already manifesting it. We was putting it out there. But at the end of the day, we not the ones that's really in the ring. We don't really know how heavy those gloves is when you fighting, because them gloves is different from being free-handed and fighting in the street, right? But we know that them haters was praying. We know Pacific people who was praying wanted her to lose, grown men at that. And you know, you had grown men go on interviews and put their little spill on the fight to try to say that it was rigged because their people lost. You understand what I'm saying? But look, Zenith couldn't even go live and say that she knocked Chrisean out. She couldn't even put that out there. She know Chrisean did not punch Chrisean down. So at the end of the day, we know what it was. That round hand, boop.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see Krishan's face after? Did you see that
Oh
that
yes,
possessed? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
yes. That
Krishan
was a different
different.
person.
She different, bro. When
That
she
was a
get
different
hit,
person. I spoke about that when we went live and we was all talking about it. I brought up that face expression, how her whole
yo,
face was a different demeanor when she did that punch.
I'm telling you, she did. I seen it in sparring. That's how I knew like this is for her, yo. Like I seen she would start off with the boxing, all the stuff we teach her, all the techniques. She'd be looking slick and all that. As soon as she get hit, all that shit go out the window.
Because she
She
said
is
she don't like
coming
to
for
get
you.
hit. She
She
don't
don't.
like to get hit. Remember, she said about Zenith. Remember, she was like, if she hit me, she said, because I don't like to get hit. She said, and if she hit me in my face, I'm going to just shake my head and I feel sorry for her. So,
Y'all see that, right? And she did exactly that. She said, fuck all this boxing shit. I'm about to beat this girl's ass. So like, but now she's gonna change that because her jaw and all that stuff was sore from, getting hit and all that, and she didn't like getting hit. So this time around, she's gonna control her emotions. She's gonna make sure she's, more level-headed, and she's gonna, really display everything we've really been showing her. Because y'all really didn't get
didn't
to
see it
really,
all.
yeah. Because like, remember, y'all, she's only been training for 3 to
Exactly. This
4
was her
months,
first fight.
and it's only her first fight, y'all. Cut her some slack.
Yeah. Well,
But
we
this,
do. It's the
right?
other
No,
people.
I'm not y'all, but the haters and the
Exactly.
casuals. She's just her first fight. It was a lot going on, a lot of high emotions. Like it was a lot to take in. Is for your first fight, and for your first fight to be that big, that huge, that magnitude. Like it was you know what I'm saying? Her emotions got the best of her. But the second go around, and the third and her fourth fight, and y'all gonna see she gonna look more and more like Tank. I promise you.
Well,
And she
tell
gonna start.
Chrisean this go round, no football, nothing that could get her injured. Nothing. You know, I had got a lot of slack because I spoke about that. I was getting a lot of slack back when I said that I don't think Chrisean should be playing football because she's boxing, and football is a contact sport. You can get hurt playing football. So, I'm glad, you know, I see she didn't listen to y'all. I figured that, but she came out and said that she didn't listen. Y'all told her. So tell her no contact sport, no football. Football gotta be whenever
Yeah,
she ain't trying to box.
yeah,
Tell
it
her to
gotta
make
be.
sure she got
Yeah,
the proper mouthpiece on this time because she wanted to be. Now the mouthpiece was cute, but we ain't seeing it in your mouth. So wear the proper mouthpiece because we don't want your jaw broke. We want you to keep on with your journey that you going on, and get the proper size shoes so that way we ain't got to worry about you tripping. Make sure your shoes fit. We need this second go round to be a powerhouse. It was a powerhouse, but we need a real powerhouse now because we ain't got to worry about you tripping. We ain't got to worry about your knee or your leg giving out because you fell from playing football. This time we want you to listen, girl.
yeah. Cause she hurt herself. Y'all know. I don't know if y'all. She hurt herself. Her ankles, her knee was all messed up from football, and she went. That's another thing, yo. Like, dog. She got so much heart. Like back to the story of when she had to come and spar when straight out of the hospital.
Mm,
When she got that allergic reaction and she was drugged up all off that medication and she still came in the ring and sparred that same day. Same day
mhm.
she still came and sparred and she hurt herself in football, her leg, her ankle was messed up the whole camp and she still came in there and still put on a hell of a performance on a bum. I don't know if y'all noticed, but after she knocked down Zenith, she went back in the corner and popped her knee back in.
Oh, did she? Well, I know. I
Look on
said
the
no, no, no. Right, she had stretched her leg out. Yeah, we seen her do something.
That
I
wasn't a
just thought
stretch.
she
She
was
popped
stretching
her
the
knee back
pain.
in. Her knee popped out.
Oh,
Yeah, her knee popped back in.
wow,
But now that she
wow.
knows, all right, I'm not going to do no type of crazy activities while I'm in
So
training
she
camp
really hurt herself. She really hurt
playing
herself while
football.
she was playing football.
Playing football, yeah.
Wow. Delightful said, ask him if he thought Zenith was fighting wildly and forgot her training in the ring.
I didn't expect Zenith to come out with a lot of technique either, because she's a wrestler.
Right.
And she just started boxing too, so I thought Zenith fought the best that she could with whatever type of training she had. I think she did a wonderful job because she made Chrisean fight and it made a very interesting fight. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't come in there to lay down, she didn't come in there to flop or just take a hit and fall down for the money. Like she really went in there and really gave it her best. Her technique wasn't the best. I mean, I know y'all seen the footage of her when she was sparring um Cash, and we was like, damn, why would she put that up? She need to put that
Right.
shit down because that's looking crazy. Like that's looking crazy. But
Now, I saw something where her coach, which I thought was kind of crazy because I kind of thought the coach kind of set her up, where the coach was saying that he wasn't really training her with the techniques that she really needed in the ring. He was just giving her basic techniques. And I'm like, and then he kept talking about Chrisean, and I'm like, damn, you seem like you more of a Chrisean fan and you setting her up because how you just teaching her basic and you not really getting her in there. Now we don't know how Chrisean training, how those videos is not out now. Chrisean being trained like to be a beast and you just teaching her basics, you training her to fail. That's how I took it when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? When I seen him say that. But what I did want Chrisean to do, I'll tell you this, when she won, I wanted her to say, now how do you feel after I whipped your ass? You know what I'm saying? Because she kept saying, how you gonna feel when I beat your ass? I wanted her to reverse that on her, but she didn't. She was just more into thanking God and was happy that she won in the moment. But I damn sure wanted her to say that to her. I
Yeah,
wanted that to be a viral moment while her saying that to
that would
her.
have been fire. But one thing I learned about Chrisean now too is she don't like trash talking.
She don't. She
She
never
she's
did.
not. She
She
never
never
did.
did. Krishan is quiet. If you watch
Yeah.
all her fights, that's where Krishan remind me of me. I'm not arguing with you. You could be down the block across the street and I'm over here. And you could talk all you want. I'm not going to say nothing. But the moment you enter my space, I'm just hitting you. That's how all my fights started. I hit first because you got in my space. And that's what Krishan does. She don't argue. She don't talk. She just lets you talk to the point you think that she's scared for a second because they just talking. But while they talking, she thinking how she about to get you. And when she ready and she thinks she got that shot and it's over from there. She gonna grab you and is hell. Did you see her on the Baddies reunion when the security guard was all on top of her trying to break the fight up and she grabbed him and lifted him up off of her? Did you see that?
Oh, she's strong, bro.
Krishan
I'm
is
trying to
strong.
tell y'all. I'm telling you, she punched me across the ring, and I had a lot of equipment on me, and she punched me across the ring. Like I embraced for the impact, but the impact hurt. She's so strong, like that shit flew me across the ring. Like so, her picking up a security, bro, I'm not
Facts.
surprised at all, bro. She's strong as hell, bro. She's strong as an ox. I'm telling you, she's strong.
Wow. Well, I want to say we was here about 2 hours. I I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Of
You know,
course.
I am a new upcoming YouTuber. So it was definitely a pleasure. I'm very grateful for you coming on here, telling your story, sharing it with my platform, sharing your life with us, opening up, being vulnerable to us over here, sharing your journey on the walk of Krishan and her boxing journey. I thank you and the rest of the coaches that is surrounded by Krishan and baby Jesus, surrounded by the love that y'all
My
pouring
guy.
into her, pouring into him, the love that she is now getting, her and her son, because she was looking for that love. And I think she had it with um the Reverend Mike. That's his name, right? Reverend Mike. But now to
Pastor
get
Mike, Pastor Mike.
Pastor Mike. And now to get, what is it, like 6 of y'all, 7 of y'all, more powerful, more men that surrounding her. And because I know it was hard for Krishan to trust anybody, because when your own family could cross you, when the own person that you thought was your man could cross you, when you have a best friend and they cross you, it's hard to trust anybody anymore. So to see that she opened that wall, she knocked that wall down and let y'all guys into her life, to see that Krishan is totally a different person from who she was a year ago. I give y'all the credit. I give y'all the credit on helping her on a new walk of life. This journey that she's taken into boxing, y'all got to pat yourselves on the back because y'all are helping her on this journey. And I thank you. I believe all her supporters thank you. We thank Coach Calvin for being Papa Calvin to baby Krishan. We see the love. We see the happiness when hell, when Coach Calvin have him, he's smiling from ear to ear when he have him. We see when baby Krishan is with him in his arms in the stroller, he just be laughing. He's the cutest little thing. He just
Yeah.
be laughing. So we know he feels the love. So I thank you. I thank all of y'all. And you could tell Krishan that I said that keep reaching for the stars no matter what the haters say. You're gonna keep striving. And like Chocolate said, I said this as well, but Chocolate said it on here. Tell Chrisean when she go live on her streaming, please, yes, put her comment section on subscribers only. Lock it. Make it only subscribers. So you can hate all you want, but for them to comment, they gotta pay her. So yeah, put that money in her pocket just so you could comment your negative stuff. And then after they say they negative stuff, I block them, because once they comment, you gotta pay. That money done came out your bank account already. So now I got your money and I blocked you, and that's how I'll do it. Have her mods, have them, let them in, let them pay. And after they say what they say, now block their ass. You took their money and you blocked them, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it. But her streaming, she's definitely gonna strive in her streaming. We all gonna be here. We all gonna continue to love and support her, and we here on that journey. And I hope your journey on boxing, being a coach, whether it stay with Chrisean, is the next upcoming male boxer, whoever it is, I hope your journey go just as far.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank you
So
so much. And I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to even come and even tell my side of the story, and to even be interested in even hearing my story to begin with. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate all the support that you guys show us, show the team, show Chrisean, show baby Jesus. It means a lot, man. So like I said, man, Chrisean impacted me a lot. She definitely, um, you know, her presence definitely made me want to be more vocal, because I was more in the background. You know, I'm kind of like standoffish in a way, like, so seeing how, she is so vocal and no filter, and that side of me is there, but I just was kind of shy, and so now I'm got the confidence now to, to be more vocal and to speak up and to share my talents and to, you know, just be more of an impact myself, to, continue to mentorship people and a lot of the fighters that I come in contact with, because not only do I train, but I also mentorship as well.
okay.
And I'm a big influence to a lot of people that I come across, from what I'm noticing and from what I'm seeing, and continuing to share my gifts and my talents. A lot of people are very intrigued by the workout videos I post and that I show. Um, so it's like, man, I greatly appreciate. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from it. So it's like, everything is aligning perfectly, man. Everything is aligning the way God had meant it to happen. It was all meant to be. Um, Everything that's going on, it was all meant to be, and I couldn't be any more grateful than I am now. So, and I just want to say this, appreciate Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, Coach Steve for believing in me, for allowing me to come into my own, to be my own individual, to share my gifts and my talents as well with their fighters and trusting me with them. And they know that even when they're not around, that I can hold my own.
Yes.
And it's like, bruh, especially coming from where I came from in the past I just came from, and what the shit I recently experienced to what I'm experiencing now, I'm so grateful, bro. I'm
Mm.
so
So we have a
grateful.
lot of people in the comments asking your IG. If you're not following Coach Nice IG, his IG is his name up there, A Nice,
Yep, A
just like
Y
that.
E N Y C E.
So
And
go
you,
follow him, get his numbers up on his IG. Um, I wanted to, well, I guess I'm gonna show them later.
the freestyle.
Yeah, because I was trying to send it to my other page and it wouldn't go because I don't have that page on here. I was trying to send it to my other page. Well, you know what? I don't know how far it is on your page, because I could play it on your page real quick.
Once you click on my page, it should be like the first video pinned.
All right, let me stay there. I'm gonna go out for a second. Let me thing it. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second.
Just finished working with Chrisean and she looking great. Abs coming in, arms toned and she looking shape.
K-Y-E. Oh shit. What I just did. No.
God wanna make you whole. The devil wanna see you break. Trust in the process. All you really need is faith. Coach Cal said you can have the footwork that Ali got, but all that hate in the body shot. Dapper Don, same swag John Gotti got. That's why your girl wanna lick me like a lollipop. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. I shouldn't have did it
Joke
this way.
around a lot, but when I say this, I mean it. I'ma laugh when
I just had
Chrisean
it.
knock out Zenith.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta do it in another way. I just had it, but it wasn't letting me share it.
You gonna bring the video? Like you gonna show the video or you gonna play the audio?
I'm gonna show the one with
That's
you.
tough. That's tough.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Share screen. Oh, oh,
Keep my
I had it
pockets fat like
playing.
Coach Kenny had. I
We gotta
wish
start
dudes
all
would
over,
put the
right?
guns down and fight more. Growing up, I wish my pops was in my life more. Surrounded by distractions, easy to lose sight more. Once you establish the jab, use your right more. Nice.
Hold on, y'all. We gonna play that over because I didn't share it in the beginning. Hold on.
Look. Just got done working with Chrisean and she looking great. Abs coming in, arms toned and she looking shape. God wanna make you whole, devil wanna
Never
see you
wanna see you break. Trust in the process.
all you need is faith. Coach Cal said you can have the footwork that Ali got, but all that moving gon' stop with the body shot. Dapper Don, same swag John Gotti got. That's why your girl wanna lick me like a lollipop. I joke around a lot, but when I say this, I mean it. I'ma laugh when Chrisean knock out Zenith. When it comes to the toast, I need plenty bread. Keep my pockets fat like Coach Kenny had. I wish dudes would put the guns down and fight more. Growing up, I wish my pops was in my life more. Surrounded by distractions, easy to lose sight more. Once you establish the jab, use your right more. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was Coach NYCE, y'all.
Yeah. Now I see why y'all want me to rap so much. Bro, because when I listen to myself and I just be like, damn, bro. Very talented, bro. Very
Yeah,
talented.
very talented. Very talented. I told you once I started following you, that was the first thing I seen. You had just put that post up. And I had came back to the platform, but like I said, I think I was on Petty's platform at the time because I couldn't do the videos. I couldn't share because I was on my iPad. So I told her to play it. So yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to play it while you up here. I'm gonna have to show the people.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much, Angel. This was so fun. And we talk outside of this too, so like we converse a lot, and I greatly appreciate your support, man. You're very supportive, very uplifting.
Thank
Uh,
you.
you like and comment on everything, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. And hopefully in the future we can get one where we can get everybody on here.
Yeah.
Chrisean, Coach Calvin, Kenny, do one big. Maybe we can even have one on her stream, maybe.
Right. Yeah. That'll definitely be dope. That would definitely be dope. Or you could tell her to tune in and watch this on the replay so she could see, you know.
There's definitely eyes watching for sure. There's definitely eyes. I know that for a fact. There's people definitely tuned in and watching.
Mhm.
So, because she liked the post when I posted it, she liked it. So,
Right. I did see her like it. I
yeah.
saw her like it.
So she be watching. She be watching. You think she ain't watching, but she be
Oh, I
watching.
know she be watching stuff. The people think she don't, but I know she be watching. Her name is in the algorithm. She can't go on the internet and not see anything that's going on with her. She see it. Her name
Exactly.
is in the algorithm.
She sees everything, good
Yes,
and bad, good and bad. So
exactly. She don't have to
she,
address it, but she see it.
she see it.
She see it. But just tell her we love her over here. We are team Holy Hands.
Holy hands.
Holy Hands. And we love all of y'all. All of y'all. I love you. Thank
I
you
love you
so,
too,
so
man.
much. And again, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for coming, sharing your story once again with my platform, with the people in my chat. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And we know how to reach out to each
We gonna
other.
stay in touch. We
We're gonna
probably gonna talk right after this anyway.
I
So
was about to tell you, Lola, I was about to tell you, don't cam down. I'm gonna end
okay.
the live and just stay in the back. Stay right there. Just don't move.
All right. That's a bet.
So, chat, thank y'all for joining. This was a great interview with Coach NYCE. Thank everyone that came up on a panel, asked questions, kept it respectful. I say this every day. Isn't no me without y'all. I can't talk to myself. You guys help me grow. I love y'all. And on that note, good night.